Good evening, viewers. Welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Parliament is an important platform for people's aspirations and to strengthen the foundation of developed India, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Zoram People's Movement crosses halfway mark, set to form government in Mizoram. TMC leader Mukul Sangma terms government's move to adopt NCERT textbooks a ridiculous decision. Meghalaya BJP celebrates party's thumping victory in 3 states. Lotus will bloom in Lok Sabha elections as well, says Meghalaya BJP Minister A.L. Hek. Meghalaya Farmers' Day observed in Shillong to recognize the contribution of farmers' community. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Parliament, the temple of democracy, is a very important platform for people's aspirations and to strengthen the foundation of developed India. Talking to media outside Parliament before beginning of the winter session, Mr. Modi urged all the MPs to come with maximum preparation to have in-depth discussions on whatever bills are placed in the House. He urged for the opposition's cooperation in the House and said that it is not right for democracy if the opposition's image becomes that of hatred and negativity. The Prime Minister said the opposition is equally important for democracy and it should be equally capable.
कि सदन में सहयोग दीजिए। आज मैं राजनीतिक दृष्टिकोण से भी कहना चाहता हूं कि आपका भी भला इसमें है कि आप देश को सकारात्मकता का संदेश दें, आपकी छवि नफरत की और नकारात्मकता की बने, वो लोकतंत्र के लिए अच्छा नहीं है। लोकतंत्र में विपक्ष भी इतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है, उतना ही मूल्यवान है और उतना ही सामर्थ्यवान भी होना चाहिए।
The Zoram People's Movement (ZPM) is set to form the government in Mizoram, having won 27 seats, already surpassing the halfway mark, which is 21, in a 40-member assembly. Chief Minister and Mizo National Front leader Zoram Thanga has lost Aizawl East 1 seat to Lalthang Sanga of ZPM. Meanwhile, ZPM's chief ministerial candidate Laldu Homa has already won the Serchhip seat. The ruling Mizo National Front MNF won 10 seats, BJP secured 2 seats and Congress won 1 seat. The counting was held at 13 centres from 8:30 a.m. today. A total of 174 candidates, including 18 women, were in the fray. Former Chief Minister and Opposition TMC Parliamentary Party President Mukul Sangma has asked the state government not to go ahead with what he called a ridiculous decision of adopting the NCERT textbooks. The state cabinet had recently decided to adopt NCERT textbooks in MBOs for classes 1 to 10 while ensuring that local contents based on culture, history and uniqueness will not be diluted. Sangma said if the state government goes ahead with the decision, it is going to deprive the people at present and in future, adding that he will not allow such a move.
Talking about NCERT textbooks to be adopted, and you are also saying that, okay, we are fighting for inclusion of Khasi and Garo language in 8th schedule. You want to have authors, you want to have writers. You want to buy ready-made books from NCERT? What will happen to our prospective writers? What will happen to our authors? This is another opportunity for our writers, our young, aspiring, academicians who should be authoring books.
The Bharatiya Janata Party BJP is on track to form government in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh after the party emerged victorious in the assembly elections in these 3 states, of which the results were declared yesterday. Congress has secured an absolute majority in Telangana. BJP Meghalaya celebrated the victory in Shillong today. Congratulating the party, State BJP Minister A.L. Hek called the victory a result of the schemes launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Meanwhile, commenting on the upcoming Lok Sabha elections from Shillong and Tura parliamentary seats, Hek expressed hope that the lotus will bloom once again. Hek, a 6-time MLA and minister, is in the race for a party ticket to contest the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, though the same is yet to be announced by the party's high command.
हॉस्पिटल में सीरियस था तो हम बोला नहीं होंगे, तो इस बार में भी नाम तो लिया है मेरा, लेकिन मैं फिर भी बोलता हूँ अगर कोई अच्छा महिला मिलेंगे बीजेपी से कंटेस्ट कराने के लिए तो और भी बढ़िया होगा। हम लोग तो है ही, साथ साथ में हम लोग पूरा काम करेंगे। इस बार बीजेपी को जिताना है। बोथ द सीट शिलोंग वन पार्लियामेंट शिलोंग पार्लियामेंट्री सीट एंड टूरा पार्लियामेंट्री सीट, तो जैसा तैसा जोर लगा के जिताना है।
Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra urban campaign was held today at Don Bosco Square, Lajongkra and Police Bazaar, Shillong, wherein representatives from different departments were also present. The program was organized by the Health Department and the Shillong Municipal Board. Speaking to DD News Shillong, Telmi Nongbri, a beneficiary of different schemes like Ujwala scheme and MGNREGA, said these schemes have benefited her family, adding that those who are yet to avail these schemes are losing out on all the benefits.
Kacing yarap ka skim sorkar ta kanay hay ka kasro yo hay nang ta kanay smart card ba mentoy hay kanay ka shop card ba yatre sis pa sangay ba mentoy hay kano ka sorkar ba pelai do kacing mentoy sudah ta yayi ladai sim ki tang kita pom sim ki la ta longam tip ya ki ba sim ki ta ka mentoy sibun.
International Day of Disabled Persons was observed today at Usoso Tham Auditorium to promote the rights and well-being of the persons with disabilities in all spheres of society and development. Attending the program as the chief guest, Social Welfare Minister Paul Lingdo said the government is working on proposals to enhance accessibility in public and private establishments, adding that there are plans to cover 22 important buildings to make them accessible to persons with disabilities. During the function, the minister also launched the Meghalaya app for people with disabilities, PWDs, and felicitated those who excel in various fields. Around 30 stalls were put up by the people with disabilities, showcasing different products like handicrafts, painting, photographs, etc.
It's only very recently that even the list of areas that are to be covered under the definition of physically challenged has been revised to cover 21 such areas. So that's again a new concept. The second part of it is that this is something which is new to Meghalaya, making sure that our government buildings and institutions comply with facilities that require facilitate access to persons with disabilities. So it's a new challenge, but we will certainly be working in tandem with all line departments.
The Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of Meghalaya, in collaboration with the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency and the Hills Farmers Union, today organized the 3rd Meghalaya Farmers Parliament to mark the Meghalaya Farmers Day at the State Convention Centre in Shillong. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said, this day is being celebrated to recognize the contribution of the farmers community. He also stressed the need to create institutional setup to incentivize and increase the capacity besides having a focused approach.
to recognize the work that they are doing, to motivate them, and to let them know that we are all here to work together in order to support them and to take their work forward so that they're able to improve their overall livelihood.
With an aim to further engage the community and other stakeholders in pursuit of efficient waste management, a District Digester Management Plan program was organized by the District Digester Management Southwest Garo Hills today at the Multi-Facility Centre in Beta Singh. District Digester Management Officer DDMO Debajit Koch emphasized the importance of sustainable practices. In this program, participants engaged in insightful discussions exploring strategies for effective waste treatment and environmental conservation. Members of the Confederation of Ribhoi People Corp, central body, today expressed their apprehension over the reported illegal toll imposed by an unidentified group on the transportation of poultry products to the state of Meghalaya. Seeking immediate intervention and action, the Corp lodged complaints against the offending group with the Deputy Commissioner's Office. According to the Corp Working President, Pateng Mersing, they have received multiple complaints from local traders supplying poultry to Meghalaya of being charged exorbitant fees amounting to over 30,000 rupees per vehicle by an unidentified group for transporting poultry into the state.
Tingyo iba kanay ka jing si menteri. Mano ba aibor yaki bakila bansim yaki entry ngikwa bantip lane kadai ba yo lese kidon kiti ki ministan ne ba aibor yaki de gibru ki basim yaki entry naglang kaseng ngikwa banbu ka jing kelibat tamkut tang mandagasngi ray nginang buddin ne kanay ka kam hadu baginalap mano ba aibor yaki kita bansim yaki entry.
The Seng Samla Shnong of Umlingkadait village under the Nongport Town Committee commenced their Silver Jubilee celebrations today with great fervour. The event saw the unfurling of the Youth Club flag, symbolising the beginning of a series of activities planned for the Youth Club's jubilant festivities. Nongpo MLA Miral Bon's aim hoisted the Youth Club flag to mark the celebration. Addressing the gathering, Aim commended the efforts of the Seng Samla in uniting the youth of the village, fostering bonds of love and understanding and contributing to social causes within the community.
Contribute something. Kalau benda keberit, kalau benda kebekrau kami ni, benda kebongsan dari participation, dari isu benda, ban socialize, agar society kita ni, kata kita community, yang kita pun, ini hak manusia benda. Kau kini kepar, bisa kerja, bisa kun, kita kaya berperlu, kita segi sen, kita segi program repair, kita segi meeting kita sen sama. Kita segi meeting kita sen punya berkontak terban, seluruh mempelajari dan tentang nilai bersuatu.
And now the weather report. Maximum temperature was recorded at 20.6 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature 9.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 64%, which rose to 57% in the evening. Forecast: dry weather with shallow to moderate fog is very likely to occur at isolated places. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Parliament is an important platform for people's aspirations and to strengthen the foundation of developed India, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Zoram People's Movement crosses halfway mark, set to form government in Mizoram. TMC leader Mukul Sangma terms government's move to adopt NCERT textbooks a ridiculous decision. Meghalaya BJP celebrates party stamping victory in 3 states. Lotus will bloom in Lok Sabha elections as well, says Meghalaya BJP Minister A.L. Hek. Meghalaya Farmers' Day observed in Shillong to recognize the contribution of farmers' community. And dear viewers, that's the end of today's edition of the news, brought to you by Dudarshan Kendra, Shillong. Thanks for tuning in with us. Have a nice evening ahead.